Hello, welcome to She Boss Talk. We're talking about grants, and more grants today for entrepreneurs, small business owners, and nonprofits. Welcome. I am Shantae Arati. This is She Boss Talk. If you're new to She Boss Talk, let us know who you are, where you're hailing from, and what your business is. And let us know if you're ready to go after some of this grant money. As always, we appreciate if you share out this broadcast so more people see it. Hit the thumbs up or the like or love button so more business owners are able to see this podcast, and then tag them in it if you think it's important for them to see, because there are so many grants coming out for small business owners, and there's so many that I feel is necessary to come out at least once a week to share these opportunities with you. So we have so many to get into. I'm just going to get right into it. But I first want to give a congratulations to Brittany Washington, my beautiful fluff owner. She is the finalist on one of the grants that we have shared. It is the Founders First Kitty Fund grant. And this one was for mom-owned businesses. Mom-owned businesses that they are giving out. And that organization gives out several different types of grants. That is just one of the latest ones that they have put out. So we want to congratulate her on being a finalist in that grant opportunity. So definitely, if you have become a finalist or won a grant, we do encourage you to share that with you. We love to give you a shout out. This just lets other business owners know that these opportunities are out there, and just like we're able to get them, so can they. In addition to that, I wanted to give a clarification because there's some misinformation that's going around regarding the latest small business relief bill that passed the House. Now, there is a bill that passed the House. It is a $55 billion small business relief fund. Now it needs to go to the Senate, and it needs 60 votes in the Senate. So now we're waiting to see what happens in the Senate regarding this bill. And if they pass it, right, then they pass it, then it goes to the president's desk. He signs it into law. Then they begin to roll out the relief. The biggest portion of that relief bill is going to all of the restaurant. So tag a restaurant in this video. All of the restaurants that applied for the Restaurant Revitalization Fund grant up to $10 million last year that did not get it. So there's so many businesses that applied, that qualified, many that were approved and had their grants rescinded that are still on hold waiting for Congress to pass this bill. So the step one is done. Now let's get to the Senate. Senate, go ahead and pass that bill for more relief. And then there's another section that's carved out, a smaller section, still billions of dollars for other small businesses that have been hard hit. But there's been some false information that is PPP is coming back or EIDL is coming back, and that is just not the case. There has not been any word that is the case, but more small business relief is coming. The details of that we will provide, once the Senate passes, because the Senate can provide a different version of what the House passed. So, based on what they come back with or decide on, we'll continue to keep you all updated. But no, there is, again, advocates, they still continue to push for more small business relief. I don't even think that's enough, but again, it's a start. So that bill comes and then they push another bill through. So that's what they're working on right now. So that's the $55 billion small business relief that is available. You will find resources and tools as always. If you need help getting grants, our class is April 30th. Be sure to sign up if you really are serious about getting grants for your business. We have cheat sheets. We have all types of resources available for you in the description in the show notes, and we'll drop them in the comments after the broadcast. So even our grant tracker, which is a free listing, you can just find it in the description and just go to the grant as I'm talking about them in this video. So let's get right down to it. One of the first grants that I wanted to talk about is called the Dear God, Are We There Yet? Grant. Like this is a community social good activist grant for those in the U.S. and Canada. Shout out Canada. They are encouraged to apply, including teachers, students, entrepreneurs, small business owners, and community members all have an opportunity to get this grant. Additional grant opportunities are available for Hispanic women. Grants are between $100 and $500. They are awarded quarterly. So definitely be sure to shoot your shot. That is on our grant tracker. What can you do with $100 or $500 in your business? We recently asked that question, and I was amazed at the responses. And then, we just gave on the spot micro grants to some of those respondents. So there's so much you can do with $100 and $500. So it all adds up, helping you in your business, whether it's marketing, whether you need to go ahead and get your registrations done, whatever it is that you need, supplies, materials, that grant can help you. So again, that is the Dear God, Are We There Yet grant, up to $500. Okay. Another grant that I want to talk about really quickly, I'm going to spotlight some on, share them through the screen, but not all of them because there's just too many, but there's some big ones that I want to talk about. This next one is called Cultivate Pitch Competition. Beauty businesses, there have been a lot of grants for the beauty industry. This is another one. This pitch competition, you have a chance to win up to $15,000 in grants and distribution through Sally's Beauty Supply. I think this is like the fourth or fifth that Sally has partnered on a grant for those that are in the beauty industry. You have until April 22nd to apply for this particular grant. So you have a few more days to apply for this grant. I'm sure that this will not be the last one. Like, again, I said that this is like the fourth or fifth one that Sally's Beauty Supply has partnered with. Up to $15,000. But not only that, distribution in their stores. So a lot of stores have these programs that they also help you get your product on their shelves. It's amazing. So go to beautysupply.com/cultivate. Again, this is also on our grant tracker. Now, this one is super huge. This is the Black Ambition prize competition. This launched last year. By Pharrell. If you don't know Pharrell, he is a very popular artist, musician, producer. I mean, he has so many titles behind his name, but he launched this program last year for minority-owned businesses, and I'm definitely shooting my shot. So this is one of the big ones I said we were going to spotlight today, and I said 25,000. Because if I told you the real number, like up to the real number, you probably would not believe me. That's why I need to share it on the screen. They are giving away $25,000 to $1 million. Okay, up to $1 million is available through the Black Ambition program. So you should see it on my screen. So when you click on the link to go and apply, they will look like this. So it's saying that it's open to apply. It has this pop-up here where you can go here. There's also a login a section as well. So I'm just going to exit out of that so we can actually see the application. It looks a little bit different than last year, but if you go to their website, you can see like the other winners from last year who won this competition. So if I'm going to scroll down, okay. So I just recently posted this, but again, there was some confusion on this grant. It's so important. I can't say this enough that you read and read again. So most people came here and they were like, oh, I don't qualify because this is for HBCUs only. Okay, that is not true. There are two tracks for this grant. So there's the normal track, and then there's HBCU. HBCU stands for Historically Black Colleges and Universities. So if you're a college student attending an HBCU or a college alumni who graduated like I did from an HBCU, you have a special category, okay, or special considerations. That is the HBCU track. And even when I scroll down, so I'm going to scroll down just a bit here, you will see in bold, I'm going to like kind of circle around it, HBCU only. right? So out of all the bullets, it's saying it has one specifically for HBCUs. It's saying eligible team. This again, they're promoting collaboration. Teams must have at least one founding team member who is a HBCU affiliated individual, a current student, a recent alumni within 2 years of graduating, or a former student within 2 years of attending the institution that identifies as Black, African American, and or Hispanic, Latino, and Latinx. Okay, so, but if we scroll back up here, again, you can see Black Ambition seeks to fund bold ideas and reduce barriers to capital for Blacks and Latinx entrepreneurs. The Black Ambition Prize is a tiered opportunity for early stage startups, new businesses, Black and Latinx founders to compete for more than $2 million and learn with a network of talented founders and cross-sector business leaders through 2 separate prize tracks. Okay, so some of you already took yourself out of potentially winning $1 million because you didn't read that it says 2 separate prize tracks. The Black Ambition Prize Competition provides a platform for the Black and Latinx founders across the nation and students and recent alumni of historically Black colleges and universities to access growth capital, pitch feedback, and mentorship. Eligible applicants consist of Black and Latinx innovators building early stage ventures across 5 distinct categories. So, is your business in consumer products and services, healthcare, media, entertainment, technology, or Web 3.0? If it is, I would highly encourage you to submit your application. The Black Ambition Prize has a minimum of 2 members per team. So you need a team based in the U.S. with no maximum team size. Go get you a team, okay? Through only 3 team members will be able to upload their information for the application. So they actually made a number of different changes from last year, and the prizes are bigger from last year. So eligible ventures will compete for awards between $25,000 and $1 million. Multiple semifinalists will be selected, with one grand prize winner receiving $1 million. Man, who wants to be that $1 million winner? I know I do. I definitely want to be this $1 million winner. So if you want to collaborate, let me know. I definitely want to go more into the detail and see how we can collaborate and go after this competition together. That would be so amazing. And so depending on the circumstances, the funding will consist of cash awards and in some instances investments. What Black Ambition earns from such investments will turn to use to support its charitable activities. Visit the website for more information. So they've been hosted webinars on here regarding this, and then there's more bullets to tell you about eligibility and more information on the requirements and the timelines. Okay, so the timeline is here, is open. I know for the up to $1 million, that closes on May the 1st. Okay, so you can see when the voting takes place and all that information here. So again, that is the Black Ambition grant opportunity, 2 different tracks. You have an opportunity to win between $25,000 and $1 million for that particular grant. So I'm excited. Let me know if you're going to be applying for that grant. Okay. Now, I'm going to go to Our Star Moms Grant. This is one I was very excited about again. So now we're seeing more about moms. More companies, organizations really want to support moms, provide moms with funding. So let me share this with you really quick. And it just, again, shows the companies that are out there. They're not just talking. They're putting their money behind them. Okay, so this is Mrs. T's Pierogies. Okay, so you should see this up on the screen, Mrs. T's. There it is. I'm just checking to make sure it is there. You see it's big, bold blue Here, All-Star Moms. Look at that. I love this. I love this website. Okay, so they're back for year 2. That means that this is not their first go round with this grant. They launched it last year for All-Star Moms program. As a salute to you, the campaign honors to all that moms do for their families each day and provide support and encouragement for them to invest in their hobbies and your interests. From photography classes to writing courses to side hustles, Mrs. T wants to recognize moms across the country, the U.S., by giving away up to $15,000 of grant money to fuel your passions. So if you're a mom out there, let me know in the comments. Just type in mom. If you're a mom, I know all of you are all-star moms out there. So not only is there a top grand prize winner, but they're going to be giving away weekly prizes of $5,000 weekly. So I said that some of these grants, this is an annual program, right? But they're giving away grants on a weekly basis. Sometimes they may be monthly, they may be quarterly, they may be annually. They're going to be giving away these prizes on a weekly basis. And here is the form that you're going to fill out to enter. Then to follow through with the next steps, you're going to simply give your name, your email, your nominee's name, so you can nominate, nominee's email, and information regarding this grant or your nomination of a mom. Okay, and then you're going to hit enter. Definitely, you want to sign up for their email list so that you can be updated on other opportunities that they put out. So again, this is for all-star moms, a chance at $15,000. Let me know if you are going to shoot your shot for this grant, because if you apply for a grant and you meet the qualifications, you have a chance. That means you are eligible, right? So there's many eligible people. You meet the eligibility, but that doesn't always mean that you're going to get it. But there you have ample opportunities and chances to win this particular grant. So I'm very excited for all of you all that are going after this particular grant. And another one that I wanted to highlight is in the STEM field, and this is for nonprofits. So I'm going to share my screen for this one as well. This is, where is it? STEM grant, co-location. So I'm pulling this up on the screen, and you should see it, red, white, and blue. Just going to make sure that it's up here. And it is. Okay, so you see here on the website, Co-Location America has a STEM grant. And I know many peers that have businesses and nonprofits that are in the STEM industry, right? And STEM stands for science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. So this STEM innovation grant was created to fund programs that inspire and encourage pre-K to 12 students to pursue their interests and curiosity in STEM. So eligibility, organizations and schools. So you need to have a nonprofit organization classified as a 501c3. We just talked about that with Dr. Moore. So do check out that video. It is on our YouTube channel and our Facebook page. If you missed that, go check it out. She tells you everything about how to start, how to fund your 501c3 nonprofits. This is classified for nonprofits according to the IRS. Any public school districts, private, public, elementary, and or secondary schools with STEM specific programming. Please note this grant must be written for a program or project that serves pre-K to 12 students within the U.S. So I even know business owners that have schools, right? So if you have a school, you have a nonprofit, and your focus is helping, or you have a project or program that's focused on STEM, apply for this grant opportunity that is available. So our STEM grant selection committee is looking to fund programs or projects that offer students an innovative or unique approach to learning STEM, or developmentally appropriate STEM curriculum and or resources, or activities that support real-life application of STEM knowledge. Grant funding. So it's giving you all the information here for this 22 grant cycle. They have changed it up a bit, they said. 5 grants will be chosen and awarded to 5 different co-location America staff members. Each of these staff members will have $1,500 to award to their choice. In addition, the grant committee will award 4 to 10 grants between $2,000 and $7,500 per project. So please know one organization can be awarded through the staff members and the STEM grant committee. So again, you have an opportunity to get up to $7,500 for your project, and you can use the funds on tools, equipment, stipends for staff, field trips, travel expenses, curriculum development, and purchase professional development. The following are not supported. You cannot use it on meals and refreshments or conference fees. And then they have the timeline here, your letter of intent by May 13th. STEM grant finalists elected May 22nd. They have a lunch and learn call on the 24th of May, 26th, June 1st, and June 3rd. And the STEM grant finalist application deadline is July 8th. So again, there's a process. So make sure that you're fully aware of all the timelines, that you're monitoring your emails, you're checking your phone just in case they call and leave you a message. But you must go through all the steps in order to see the process through until you have the money deposited into your account. So again, this is the co-location America STEM grant up to $7,500. I mean, this is amazing. These are just the new ones, like from this week. There's so many grants out here available. And again, I try to give you each week a new variations of grants so you understand that there's a grant for every type of business out there, different types of projects. And you don't even have to have a business. Some of the ones I named, you only need a project, right? So be sure to, again, put your hat in the ring, go start applying for some of these grant opportunities that are available. Here's another, I'm not going to spotlight it on the screen, but this is a very good one. This is Parallel 18. This is an accelerator. And I think they have 2 programs, but you have an opportunity through this accelerator program to receive up to $125,000. Now, the startups must stay or be willing to stay in Puerto Rico for the duration of the 5-month program. So if you have the availability to go spend time in Puerto Rico, okay, and then this is an accelerator program. So this is for performance-driven international startup program. So this is global. This is not just U.S., okay? Offers entrepreneurs from all around the world a high-quality business training, funding, and networks to help them scale globally while working to position Puerto Rico as a unique hub for innovative businesses and technology, okay? Look, I would go to Puerto Rico and stay there for 5 months to receive the access to this program and $150,000 for my business. So if this is something you're interested in, again, go check it out. You can go to parallel18.com. This is also on our grant tracker. A lot of grants available. Get Venture Ready, Fearless Fund. We have several grants from Fearless Fund because they partner with so many companies and organizations and continue to bring grants, make grants available for women. They have the Get Venture Ready program that is available for you to pitch your business, women of color, for up to $25,000. You can apply now by going to fearless.fund. Fearless.fund / Get Venture Ready is the website. It is on our grant tracker. Go shoot your shot. Now, we have many people around the globe that watch us, and specifically in Canada and Africa, and you are always asking me about programs that are available. So I just want to let you mention a few here for all of you in Africa. Hello, let me know if you are in Africa. This is the WIA 54. They are committed to supporting African women entrepreneurs. They have an application as a 2-step process. The WIA team will get back to the pre-selected candidates after September 1 Grants are between 5,000 and 10,000 euros, and you have until May the 31st to apply. So go shoot your shot. Go to WIA initiative.com/WIA54. I will drop that in the comments as well. Canada, boost your business technology grant up to $15,000 offer support for Canada own small and medium-sized businesses who want to adopt new technologies. So there's a lot of grants right now if that are really supporting businesses and entrepreneurs who are adopting new technologies. We know a lot of the new technologies that's coming online, and you want to be up with all the latest technology. And so they're going to pay you $15,000 for Canada businesses. So this is not the only one. Canada, there's a Grow Your Business Online. So they're going to pay you to grow your business online. Micro grants of $2,400 to help with costs related to adopting digital technologies for small for-profit businesses based in Canada. Business must commit to maintaining a digital adoption strategy for 6 months after participation in this program. I mean, I don't know how you can beat that. So I'll make sure that these are also listed in the comments as well. Again, those are for Canada businesses. States across the U.S. continue to roll out new grant programs. Again, I can't list them all. The top states are on our grant tracker, but they have new grants all of the time. Even if they're not on the top of our list as a COVID grant, not all state grants are COVID related. Okay, this just gives you an example of all the different types of grants. I mean, to get cyber ready and invest in new technology or enhanced technology, to hire employees. I mean, to move to their state. They have grants for you to move your business to their state, or to hire businesses in their employees in their state. So there's so many grants. So be sure to look at your state level, your county level, and your city level. Start with the government. They all have a business department or agency that is there to support you and your small business. Start there first and then go out from there. So there are other organizations and associations that can help you be able to get grants. They're giving them out all the time, even local pitch competitions. I see them all the time. And this is just about every state, even the states that did not provide a state COVID grant, a large one. There's still grants in their state. So you just have to look for them. And in our cheat sheet, in our grant tracker, we tell you where to look to go find these grants. I mean, your local business associations, start making those local connections with your business leaders, the business associations and organizations, so you can start getting access to some of this grant money that is out here. I want to remind you as well, there's other types of relief also, like states. I know a lot of the states are giving out grants to small businesses for your rent, because there's not a federal grant for commercial rent help, but there are some states that are giving commercial rent help. So be sure to look in your state for those types of programs. They still have the rent relief is going on, the mortgage relief. So what if you rent, or if you're a landlord, there's still relief in most states available. So make sure you're going after that relief. You could get up to 12 months rent, up to 12 months utilities. They also, I think by now, most states have already rolled out the state mortgage relief program. So they will pay you, or not pay you, pay your mortgage servicer back mortgage payments I believe up to 12 months. I know one state, I think California, had the highest amount of $80,000 that they would pay off your mortgage. $80,000 in back or delinquent mortgage payments up to $80,000. They also property taxes, I believe, property insurance, HOA fees, property taxes. Check with your state because it's federally funded, but the programs are rolled out to each state to manage as they will. and to implement what they will. So check with your state on the amounts and the different programs that they offer that are available. This is important because as entrepreneurs and business owners, we have lives, we have homes, we're still trying to keep food on our table and roofs over our head, and you don't want to lose your property or your home, knowing that there are programs that are out here. And believe me, there's still people that didn't know. They got evicted and didn't know that these programs even existed because nobody told them about it. Okay, so that's why I'm telling you about these programs. They also have the Affordable Connectivity Program where you can get a grant to discount your mobile device or your internet services, your cable services. So again, it's called the Affordable Connectivity Program. It was called the Federal Broadband Benefit. All you need to do is call your whoever your mobile provider is or your cable provider and inquire about this program. You can't get both. It's either mobile or cable, but not both. But that's a good discount that you can get on your services. Just want to remind you all as well. I mentioned last week that with EIDL that there was internal communications that the SBA, the COVID EIDL program may be closing. The in process may be closing soon because they have so many in process, and that then based on how many they have in process and the amounts, then that starts to eat up the monies that's still in the pot. So they're actually starting to limit how many times that you can appeal. And some of you all may have gotten a final appeal letter. Once you get that final appeal that says final, that's final. There's no more appeals. But I just received an email from someone yesterday that their communication did not say final, so they have a last opportunity to do it. I just don't know when they're going to cut it off because they said that it may cut off soon in the next few weeks. So they've continued to make updates and cut things off. So I don't want you guys to wait. So if you haven't gotten your appeal in, get your appeal in. If you haven't responded to the appeal or followed up on your information that's been requested, go ahead and follow up. If you have not requested your maximum on your EIDL loan, go ahead and request your increase, okay? Because it may be that you will not have it 2 years, like they said, is you can request 2 years or until funding runs out. And we know the many times that funding has already ran out. So I don't want it to run out on you, and you still want to get access to more money through the COVID EIDL program, because there's no word that they're going to be extending it. But this is for those that have applications still in process, and there's a lot of you because you keep reaching. I continue to get messages every single day with you all that are still in process. So get those in. We're still providing consults if you need help with your EIDL application, as long as it's not the final appeal, because it doesn't make sense. We're not going to take your money and you cannot appeal after that. Okay. But we help with all of that: applications, appeals, requests for increases, and the like. Because every business is different. The challenges that you encounter with the program are different, and we can help you, but you need to come ready and you need to have your documentation, because that's what we look at to determine if you qualify, right? Tax returns, what you sent to them, what they received, how your taxes were filed. And what we found is some of your taxes haven't been filed correctly, or you're trying to go amend and you're amending your taxes, and the IRS is not going to reflect on their internal file your amendment for the purpose of these programs. That's unfortunate. But also the IRS is backlogged, and in addition to that, they're just fraud alerts when that comes to play. Like, why are you just now trying to amend your taxes now that you're applying for this program? And not to say that that's you, but we know that there's been a lot of fraud. So know that they're going to be questioning you. You're going to have to give a lot of documentation to support your appeal or your application period. If you want, even the increase, if you haven't requested an increase since 2020 or 2021, they're going to ask you for a lot of documentation that they've been asking for across the board. Just be ready to provide them. PPP forgiveness. If you have not requested it, do go ahead and request forgiveness of your PPP loan. Like I said earlier, there's no word that they are relaunching, reopening, extending this program. It would be nice if they did. I will keep you informed. But let's get all of those that have already gotten the loans approved for their forgiveness so that you can turn that loan into a grant and don't have to pay that back. Because I know many of you at this point, some of you all, if you haven't already filed for forgiveness, you're getting those letters that you have to pay it back. Audits are taking place for appeals, so they're starting at the largest, in the millions of dollars, right? And then they're going to be working their way down. So I spoke about that before. Just be ready if they come. There's nothing to worry about. But they're doing audits, and also if you didn't get full forgiveness, you can appeal. Make sure that you're looking out for the correspondence and that you appeal within 30 days, because if you do not appeal within the timeline, you will not have a chance to appeal again. You will just have to settle for whatever the decision was that was made. And I'm not, if I feel like if I felt like I deserved the full amount of forgiveness, then I'm going after it. I wouldn't just let it sit. Okay. But too many times people just let things sit, and then by the time they get to it, it's already said and done. There's no going back after that. So we have to be prompt with what we're doing and responding to all these applications that are being put out. Big reminder, the employee retention tax credit for small businesses. If you have a small business and you have W-2 employees, let me know in the comments. If you know someone who does, can you tag them in the comments of this video? This is so important. I am happy to say we're over $3 million in claims that we've helped small businesses get. And I mean, I want to do much better than even that. That's just me, but I have a whole team. And so we're looking for partners as well. So if you are, have an organization, association, or you just know a lot of small business owners or you willing to share information with small business owners, let me know in the comments or send me an email at hello@shebosstalk.com. Now, please, this is serious. I only partner with serious people that want to help small businesses, because this is huge, and so many million businesses still don't know about this tax credit. That is money in their bank account if and when they are approved for this particular credit, up to $26,000 per employee. So the average credit is $26,000. That's the average. That's huge for a business. I mean, you still have businesses that are still encountering challenges even now. And we're in 2022 with inflation and supply costs and food costs. I mean, not being able to hire staff. They're just encountering so many challenges. So knowing that they can have an opportunity to receive this credit is huge. This is a payroll tax credit. This is not an income tax credit. It's a payroll tax credit. Is money due back to you. It is not a loan. This is money that the IRS owes you back, but you have to claim it. And the process to claim it is complex. So you need experts. We have the experts to help you claim your credit. So you will see that information in the show notes, in the description as well. Take 5 or 10 minutes to take the survey to see if you are qualified. Maybe you weren't qualified in 2020 because you got PPP. They changed the rules. So you can receive this credit and receive PPP and still get it. You can qualify on 3 different factors. It's not just a revenue reduction. So even if you didn't have a revenue reduction, you may still qualify for this credit if you were impacted, your business was impacted by a COVID-19 shutdown. So we've seen amounts vary. I've seen amounts vary from $100 credit to $500,000 credit thus far. That's my particular clients that I've helped personally, up to $500,000 that we've been able to help businesses get. And their reaction is astounding because nobody told them. That's the thing. Nobody told them that they even could qualify, that this program even exists. And some of their financial professionals have been telling them that this program is not real. Just go to the IRS website, irs.gov, and type in Employee Retention Tax Credit or ERTC, and you will see it on the website. Please do your due diligence and your research. Don't just let people tell you something and you not dig further, because again, this is more complex, and many financial professionals don't know about this program or have not kept up with it enough to be able to support you. Accountants, most of them don't even handle payroll. So you may never know that you are entitled to this credit unless you come across this video. Or you come across someone that is one of our audience members who is willing to share the information. That's why we appreciate you all so much for sharing our videos and telling people to message us and email us, because we are changing lives. We are saving businesses with this tax credit and the other help that we are able to provide. So again, this is huge. This is under the IRS, the Treasury Department. And we have experts. You want experts doing this, and most of you all, you try to do it yourself, and you're just like, it's too complicated. You don't even move forward with it. So we're taking the complication out of it, and then I'm here to support you through the process, answer questions, any questions that you have, to make sure that you get all the information in timely, so that our team can analyze your information. Then you review it, then we file it, you agree to the review, and then we file it. Then it takes the IRS about 7 to 8 months to deposit your money. Okay, so look at it as the Christmas bonus that is coming to you potentially coming to you at the end of 2022. Okay, and then child care provider grants are still available. Again, those are administered at the state as well, federally funded under DHS. So connect with your Child and Family Services Department for this child care stabilization grant. So again, child care providers, you may get the child care provider grant and the employee retention tax credit as well. That will be huge for you, and it will be huge for the families that you support, and helping them to offset their costs that they pay for you to watch their children, to care for their children. So I see all of you out there. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm just checking. I see some of you all that want to collaborate. Awesome. Again, if you want to partner or collaborate on the Black Ambition grant, or partner on the ERTC credit, helping businesses get it, email me at hello@shebosstalk.com. Okay. I use a virtual address for the county. You can use a virtual address. You can't use PO boxes. The grants will tell you what addresses are acceptable, and I can tell you I've never seen one where PO boxes were acceptable. But I have a virtual address, and I've won several grants. So it just depends on the grant, and some grants are for just brick and mortar. If they're for just brick and mortar, then you wouldn't qualify. Awesome! I see some moms out there. Go qualify. Go apply for the grant. Will this line be on replay? Our lives are always on replay. You can access them 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. We don't delete them. Do you help with grant approvals? Not sure what you mean. We help with grants. We help you to apply and win grants. That's what we do. So that's the class we have coming up April 30th. So just a reminder, seats are almost filled up. It's next week, Saturday, the best day to have a class. So the link is scrolling across the screen. It's also in the show notes. We also have classes on demand and cheat sheets that will help you as well. Yes. So I answered that question. It's already on available for replay. Is there a Grow Your Business Online grant for the U.S.? I have no idea. I don't even know what that is. Is there a Grow Your Business Online grant? These grants are for growing your business, right? All of these grants are to help you in starting and growing your small business or your entrepreneurship venture or your project. So there's grants for, even if you are in idea phase, the best thing that you can do is enter some of these pitch competitions and show them what you got, why you should get the grant. Okay, so someone is saying, I believe this is for the rent relief in Seattle, or the mortgage of $60,000. Our provider, someone's asking, our provider is Spectrum, and my mobile is Cricket. Just follow up for you with yours. So someone, Ned, is saying Spectrum and T-Mobile. Yes, just connect with them, contact them. They will know what you're talking about. Okay, mortgage, utilities, Spectrum, food needs, what entrepreneur needs. Yes, every entrepreneur has life needs. Yes, not familiar with the Affordable Connectivity Program, but your provider is. So they have eligibility requirements too. They will let you know. They will actually send you the link. They will email it to you or text it to you to apply. Okay. All right. I'm just looking through. It's a lot of comments on here. I just want to make sure I get to. Okay. I did it for 2021, same program where they give out discounts monthly. Yes. Yep. That's the program. They changed the name. And added like $10 billion to it. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Johanna. I hope I'm pronouncing that right, for sharing the information regularly. We appreciate it. What do I need to do to be able to receive the employee tax credit? Again, the link is in the show notes, so you can email me, hello@shebosstalk.com, and I'll get you going. You need to have W-2 employees. This is a credit on your 2020 and 2021 payroll. So you had to have payroll in 2020 or 2021. And the great thing about it is, if you're a new business, a startup, and you started on or after February 15th, 2020, you may qualify for this. And a bonus, because you're a startup where you missed out on PPP and EIDL, you may be able to get the ERTC tax credit. Okay. Another person asking me, so just email me. If you don't find the link, just email me and I'll help you through the process. Okay. I see someone. Okay, Denise, she's going after the Black Ambition grant again, $1 million. And these are not even all of them. So take the information I provide here and go after the grants. Be sure to follow us everywhere that we are. We share grant opportunities and other opportunities. We're here to help you build wealth and a legacy through entrepreneurship, through your business. There's so many ways to make money. And grants are not there to hold your business up. They're there to complement your business. So know that when you're applying for different grants and opportunities, that you need to show that you're active in your business and you're serious about making money in your business. They can't be your sole lifeline. I mean, there are real things that you can do to make serious money in your business. I'm a testament to that. And that's what we help businesses do. We educate on that because we want you all to be able to thrive and not just be like, oh my goodness, I can't get a grant, or I didn't get a grant, so therefore I'm just going to stay stagnant in my business. I didn't do that. I was pivoting when COVID happened. I was set to close down one business and I was starting this one. And then I didn't close it because I knew the value of that business of being well established, that I could use that to apply for grants to move my business forward. But I kept implementing ways to make more money. But that the grant money helped me, enabled me to get additional marketing services, and enabled me to hire more team members. From when I started in 2014, it was just me. I was doing everything in my business. I mean, I know most of you all can relate, but that's not where you want to stay. That's definitely not where I wanted to stay. I want to be able to employ people. Right? I'm building an enterprise. I want to put people to work. I want to help other people pursue entrepreneurship. That's what I'm able to do through my business. Right? And so I know you all have a mission that you're trying to serve through your business, but you need to be able to make money in your business. And even during COVID, you can. There's different things that you can do to bootstrap and fund whatever business you have that may be struggling, that you can bring in other sources of revenue to fund that business, to build that business back up. So definitely stay tuned, check us out, go to our clubhouse, Go check out the replay that I did last week on ways to market your business for free, to make passive income. Passive income, do something once and you don't have to do it again. It just makes money for you over and over and over again. I don't care what industry you're in, all of us should be our goal, is to have multiple passive streams of income, because a lot of you are seasonal. Like my housekeeper, she has a landscaping business. She's not doing landscaping right this time of the year, right? It doesn't get good for her until like next month. And right now it's like raining and snowing here in Cleveland, Ohio. So she has peak seasons and then she has off seasons, but she needs a way to make money during the off season, right? And so she does. She figured out, I'm doing housekeeping, and then I may have another gig over here that is helping me support my business till it's booming again in the summer months, right? Or I may pick up snow plowing in the winter because nobody is mowing in the winter, right? So we have to think outside of the box, think of more ways that we can generate revenue for ourselves. We all have peaks and valleys in our businesses, but when one thing is low, I want something else to be high so that I'm not struggling in my business. I still have money coming in all of the time into my business. And so I'm so glad that I've been able to do that. 70% of my business is passive. So I'm always having money coming in, and then figuring out more ways so that we can increase those revenues that are passive. So I encourage you all to do the same. We'll have more training coming up regarding that to help you all. Look, get this money that's out here. There's so much out here and available. Just seek the opportunities. Take the leap of faith. Do it scared. Whatever you have to do to get out here and do it and get this money, build wealth and build legacy for you and your families. Thank you so much for tuning in. As always, be the boss with amplified impact. Stay healthy and stay safe. Until next time.